Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments, part 53. And it's been a long road, and today we're reaching 100 years old with Pharaoh Menkaure. I just wanted to say we had a lot of comments this time. Mostly the same people, but thank you so much, Corin Thompson, Lore Master, You Are So You, AnV44, Meow, Ramon Francis, Mauricio Cadillo, and yeah, thank you so much for your comments, everybody. Lots of really good comments. Not too many people talked about the tradition thing. Lore Master said that they wouldn't mind seeing them, but that we're kind of already set in our traditions. No one else mentioned it, so I'll probably let that go, to be honest. We love that Ramon set us up. So here's our challenge, of course. If we still had 3 more cultural festivals, we'd have the golden ticket. However, currently, we have a yearly acceptance change of 0.02 because it's trying harder and harder to get back towards baseline, and they actually don't accept us at all, unfortunately. So, yeah. We're not going to be able to passively get this. We'll be able to get 7.5% more. That'll get us up to 78%. But getting this last 2% is actually going to be so difficult. But because of Ramon, it is feasible. It is possible. So we're going to see what we can do here. For now, Menkaure, 99 years old in poor health, on to his next cultural festival. Tomorrow's my last day of school for the year. Oh, right there, man. I'm right there. I'm right there. All right. Let's get back into it. Let's go. Time for a little adventure. High Chiefess Dimitri was captured by my granddaughter Chiefess Aspasia during this... Okay, interesting. Okay, so she's going to lose her tyranny war in Amun-Ra's refuge. That was Jet's daughter. Okay. And so, Jet Jr. basically is going to have to try to take over. That's not good. Amun-Ra's refuge might be having some problems in the near future. We own this? Oh no, this is one of the 8 things we were owning? That's so bad. And giving a Greek person this wouldn't help, I'm assuming. Pretty sure no. No, it would not. Okay. If that's not going to help us be Greek, let's just give it to someone who already owns a chunk of the land. Wow. Would you look at you? Fine health at 75. At 75, really? And the sun's not bad either. And they're not bad either. Wow. But the Teneduchy's all the way over here. Wow, that is going to be some border gore down the line if I don't fix that, unfortunately. Kelia Falata. Okay, let's give her the Duchy of Wadai, I suppose. We'll give her that land there. We're greedy, so we don't like doing that. Oh, let's not give it away right now. We don't need to, but let's keep that option in mind. Since we're at 8 of 8. If we can get one more during these 3 festivals, if we can get one more positive event for cultural acceptance, we'll have it. Alright, here we are. My lord, my beneficiary Lima smiles and gestures me over with ink-stained hands. My book, my masterpiece, is finished. Behold. A beautiful tome that shows a modest understanding of warfare as it touches upon subjects such as ancient military campaigns. The cover is ivory that has been carved to display a repeating image of rose flowers. I'm impressed. 15% martial lifestyle experience. Alright. That's basically all it does, but when we're doing martial lifestyle on any of our rulers, that'll be a very nice book to have. So I am happy with that book. Well done, well done. We still don't have a court poet, unfortunately. Menkaure Exaltation, let's go! Many tales have been inspired by Hatia Khufu's tireless work in the service of Amun-Ra. Despite his prestigious rank, Khufu is always ready to get his hands dirty and fulfill even the most tiring and laborious tasks. in a true example of Menkaure virtue. He's an example to us all. Yes, because diligent is good for us. Okay. My grandson and brother-in-law in Sharaf. Good for you, man. Man, that is not a domain I would want to rule over. That looks bleak. But good for you, man. Thank you. Our fervor is still at 100%. Now, if only we could just do, you know, a great holy war. That'd be really cool. But we'll be able to do Buy the Sword in 8 years, and then you won't really need great holy wars anymore, as cool as that would be. Where are the plagues right now? I need these gone by the time we get over there. They are old. Right? No, Apulian fever is very new. It happened this year. Ah, damn it. Make sure it doesn't spread down to there, then. Okay. And we only have 3 of our older kids left. 4 of our older kids left. And Seneptisi has survived many close encounters. The streets of Chenia are richly decorated for my rival. My vassal, Nomarch Leon, dutifully awaits me. The foreigner, yes. Good, Cleopatra, my court physician, raised her experience. She's been our court physician for a while. It's almost insane that she's only got that much experience. How delightful it is to set foot in here again. I can't wait to see what splendid performances and delicious meals he's prepared for me this time, and to show these people the extent of my magnificence. We have been here before. 2.5% there. Boom. Getting there. Yeah, her physician experience is increasing. She's up to 30. Okay. Alright. Keep it up, Cleopatra. Hook on Abdullah. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Not really worried about it, to be honest. The musician in the main stage is promptly followed by the dancers. The beauty of their movements makes them look like part of the stage. They throw their hands in the air and it feels like watching trees grow new branches. A gasp comes from the audience when one of the dancers starts climbing the wooden wall of the stage, and now she says, I take revenge from... And then she falls. As the performer falls on the ground, the silence of the crowd lets everyone hear a crack. Yikes. Well, that surely hurt. Menkaure. I follow Nomarch Leon as he shows me the way around the festival, and now he announces as we enter the castle grounds what I expect to be a pleasant surprise. I raise my eyebrows when we find a marvelous fountain, all in white stone, with a silver pipe and copiously running with clear juice? Some people gather around it, laughing and throwing coins into the well. Let's all drink together. Drink from the fountain. Interesting. Be a waste not to make a wish. Huh. Sure, let's all drink together. Why not? Come on, Leon. Give me some cultural acceptance somehow. Just do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Captain Prokoros, he definitely needed that. You're welcome. And Hatia Abdul Jalil of Lena. Okay. Maritides, you still don't have a child, do you? She's not even with child yet. Concerning. They should like each other. They're both impatient. Maybe not the best for relationships. As I watch the 50th dull performance that this putrid Chania has to offer, yikes, our mood swung on this pretty fast, I find myself wishing for all the dancers to break every possible bone and just go away. Wait a moment, I can send them away. I clear my throat before speaking. My beloved subjects, it's come to my ears the most unfortunate information that you've been committing thief and treachery across these lands. Let them go. You lose 20 dread. Why would greedy hit a penalty here? What? Nah. I don't think that one made any sense. Theognosia invites me to join a religious parade. She assures me that Nomarch Leon watched over the preparations to give me the best parade the Kenbet of Chania could offer. As she speaks, local Menkaurists are praying in the main square, paying respects to Amun-Ra. It's good to see that the people from Chania are so devoted to our faith. They can learn a thing or two from Nomarch Leon. Oh! My God! No way! Immediately! Rather see a religious prayer. That is... I can't believe it! First off, that's crazy that we got all that development growth and popular opinion just because. But we actually got it. I'm actually blown away how good cultural acceptance we've been getting on these on these festivals. This is so good. I can't believe it. And just like that, it's done. Nomarch Leon, my dude. Ramon and Nomarch Leon combined to make it happen. Look at that, 84%. And we're losing ground. Form hybrid culture. We did it. I can't believe it. I just started recording today. That is so insane. We're about to turn 100. Let's turn 100 and then hybridize the culture. That is so wild. That is so crazy. I can't believe how well this went. We got so much cultural acceptance so fast. I thought for sure, last episode, I thought for sure that Meritides was going to have to do the hybridizing of the culture because Menkaure was just not going to be able to live to see the day, and we just weren't getting it fast enough. But here we are. We actually got it fast enough because he lived for 100 years. Sans No brawled with Agape. Oh, just a random Agape, not my daughter. Okay. That is actually insane. Streets hanging with tapestries. Ah, the smell of freshly cooked lamb. The way Chania shines during this time of year. You are really back and forth on whether Chania is good or not, Menkaure. What's singing, shouting, and revelry? My lord, come celebrate with us, says Nomarch Leon. With a welcoming smile, in the square the locals have gathered, they dance amid the pungent aroma of wine and honey fritter. He's making it happen, isn't he? He's a pretty good dude. Did you hear that just now? Did you... Hold up. Go back a few seconds if you want. This, like, random talking in the background? That you, like, can't make out any words? I know I heard a guy said, I know I am. I'm trying to hear it again. He did! It's right there! He said it! Wow! It's so weird to actually hear, like, words I can understand. That's crazy. Okay, sure. Oh my god. Drink and forget. I don't know if this actually helps, but at this point, we're a legendary reveler. We are up there. Let's go. Such a lovely celebration. I can't believe it. How did we get so much acceptance when last time we went to these festivals we got nothing? Nothing. I don't think we need more acceptance. Let me see. If I go to hybridized culture... I know I am. I keep hearing it now. Oh my god. No, we don't need more acceptance. This is crazy. We're gonna get 10 innovate. Okay, hold up. We'll do that very soon. We'll do that very soon. I know I am. Oh my god, we did it! I can't believe it. Let's drink some wine. Drink and forget. I've concluded my royal visitation of Chania, and now my procession prepares to depart. Nomarch Leon of Half-Seed and his court have all lined up neatly to see me part, and with everyone present, it's time to collect tribute for bestowing him with my presence. It's time for tribute, sir. Thank you. One last thing. Oh, his Half-Seed mace, huh? Whoa. 8 prowess is not bad. Maybe I could sell it for scraps? No, we're gonna take the 15 stress hit to get a good weapon like that. Honored by the gift, however, since I have to give him something back, I think of something appropriate. My ancient plaque. Absolutely, here, have my ancient plaque. I totally know why Greedy loses stress there, because that's a terrible item. My personal ancient plaque. You're welcome. Oh my... Yo, the Arabian Empire lost. To who? The Turid Duchy? Our people just defeated the Arabian Empire for the Sheikdom of Negev? For one county? Dude! This man's 27. He went right to work. Pamin ibn Bajiyat. Wow. He said, here, I'm going in. The Battle of Jerusalem is where they went down. That's really cool, actually. Well done. You deserve that county, dude. Wow, okay. At the Battle of Jerusalem, no less. That's a good place for them to defend, and they blew it up. Here we go. 100 years old, Menkaure. There it is. 100 years old. Menkaure, the king of beauty and noblesse. Your subjects are notoriously effusive in their praise of you. Damn straight. We're down to 2 prowess out of 54 from old age. Yikes. Our stats continue to drop. That is funny. That's funny. Alright, so. Menkaurism is not holding the Oracle of Amun. You're... Oh, that's what Meow meant earlier. Oh, you better, convert then, don't you? Okay, so. Now that it's we're 100 years in, let's take a look at how this world has developed before we hybridize our culture. I can't believe it, dude. This is so cool. Here's all the faiths in the world. So we have Menkaure right here, which is almost entirely Eastern Africa. There's just a couple of rare holdouts that are still moving their way over. And most of Arabia, etc., the Arabian Peninsula is basically Menkaure as well. Ashari a little bit holding on there. A little bit of Nestorian here, actually. Ashari is doing very well. Even if this gets erased, that's still a lot of land that's Ashari. Tengri, Manikian? Manichean? Manikian, I'm gonna guess. Okay. Catholic, of course Catholic's doing really well. I love that Asatru is doing so well. I like that a lot. I want to see them reform the faith. That would be sick. Insular got up there, okay. Ibadi, Arisa, Amayak, Akam, Bedaic. There are so many religions in this area of Africa when you start the game. I mean, there's like 12, like, quote-unquote, major religions in this area of the game when it starts. So these are the ones, these are really the 4 that won out, as well as Ibadi, I guess, yeah. So Ibadi, Arisa, Akam, Amayak, and Bedaic are the 5 that really won out. Ashari is over here as well, so Ashari's got that spread. It just completely lost this middle ground. Orthodox is basically just the Byzantine Empire. No, there's some touches of Orthodox out here. Sorry. Look at the Indians. Their religions are all over the place. All over the place. And maturity is not bad as well. Okay. So those are the religions right now. One last screenshot before I move on to cultures. Cultures. So, there is some ancient Egyptian for sure. A lot of Mizrahi, a lot of Bejuan, a lot of Greek, Buder, Kanuri, French, Occitan, Norse. We love Norse. Gaelic, Khazar. Alright, there's no, like, one culture that's just, like, huge and everywhere. Because Buder, this is, like, not a lot of counties, actually. It's just spread out a lot. I wish it told me, but it doesn't. Alright, houses. There we go, Terriman. And then Carling, 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 and Carling. And Carling. Dude, Carling is absolutely killing it. Terriman's absolutely killing it. Abbasid, Tahirid, the Zabariotes, they took over Eastern Roman Empire, and they've got a hold on it. I don't think they're going to lose it. At least to, you know, another royal family. They're going to lose this to us eventually, but other than that. Afamunso. Okay. Wessex still doing well. House Egonact, Arthur, Chiliac. What? That's a whole lot of something. Okay, so we have that for houses. Go to governments. Mostly tribal. Including us, to be honest. We definitely need to get up to feudal, which we're going to be able to do today. Going to high tribal, absolute tribal authority. Pass law. Boom. Make it so. Make it so. Tyrant's working its way down. Alright. Sorry. Look at the negative opinion on that. That's crazy stuff. That is brutal. 249 counties at 100 years in. Tribal all across this. Feudal all the way across. We got some clan. Indians basically all feudal, but we have some tribal in the middle there. Okay. Court languages. Egyptian. Greek is actually spread everywhere. Even Vikings are speaking Greek. So Greek's doing extremely well in our timeline. Arabic. A lot of languages all over the place. No court language there because there's no courts. Plagues. We got a lot of plagues right now, but none of them... We haven't seen a full strength plague yet, which is good. Plague. Economy. So the more yellow it is, the higher the economy. The more purple it is, the lower the economy. I don't know why those are the colors they chose, but there you have it. Ionia here is actually killing it. Interesting. Okay. Development. Again, purple is least developed, yellow is most developed. Constantinople is way developed. 42 development. That might be the highest on the entire map, to be honest. 42 is also Rome. So Rome and Constantinople are way up there. 32, 39, 43! The Thekana of Kanyakubia. Etowa, the city holding. What is that? I know India is super advanced in general in Crusader Kings 3. Like, they are ahead of the curve in a lot of ways. But this place I don't even know about. Jajmao is the temple holding. But, Kanyakubia, 43 development. That's crazy, actually. Alright, alright. And then, county control. Hey, our counties are pretty controlled. Alaki is a mess. I don't know what's going on there. Berber is a mess. Sadamo. We have a couple counties here and there that are an issue, like El Thasher. But most of our counties are gray and sorted, like the Nile River especially. Terrain is never going to change, so we don't need to look at that one. Interesting map, though. All right. That's all I needed. All right, so that catches us up on what's happened in the 100 years since. Here's the map 100 years in. 100 years after the day they found Menkaure. Well, Menkaure was born and found on the river. There he is. Let's hybridize this culture. I'm ready. Okay, you guys, someone said they wanted me to keep the heritage. I don't know what that means. Oh, this. Got it. Okay, got it. Yes, got to keep the heritage. Got it. Egyptian heritage, yeah. $20 with other Egyptian heritages. 10 with Afro-Asian and 10 with the Near East, and then 5 with West Asian. Okay. Interesting. And they get 10 with Balkan, 10 with Byzantine, 5 with West Asian, and 5 with European. Okay. Language is going to be Egyptian. Yeah. Martial custom is equal. Always has been for us. We're not going to change it to men only because of the Greek thing. We're going to go to bureaucratic, which is just better than spiritual in every way. Obviously, it's still going to be a spiritual culture and dynasty. You know what I mean? We are literally the kids, the children, the bloodline of Amun-Ra. Obviously, it's going to be spiritual, but the way we practice it is bureaucratic, I suppose. Traditions, we need to choose 5. First off, let me unselect everything. Byzantine traditions is non-negotiable. Absolutely need that. That's going to happen. Philosopher culture, kind of non-negotiable. Oh, shoot. We're going to lose by the sword now, aren't we? Oh, well. Agrarian, because it's good on the Nile and gives us a lot of diligent and content kids, is great. We don't need that. As nice as this could... Oh, actually, you know what? Look at that. Max number of regiments 2, size plus 3? What? Levy size, levy reinforcement rate, and vassal levy contribution down, which is great because we don't use levies. This is actually a stellar tradition. What? Let's select that, see if we can get away with it. Roman pride we don't need. No, we really don't need that. Pick up to 5 traditions, but we'll be able to do a 6th right away, which will be by the sword, I guess. Eastern Roman law, vassal limit plus 50? When did they buff this? That is the most insane tradition. 100%. Alright. Sorry, I'm yawning. We're not going to be able to do this. As good as that is. Maybe we'll be able to do it down the line, but... Strong believers we don't need. We need Children of the Nile, I would... No, we don't. Because that was the, I guess we'll find out. I think the Nile floods are still going to be happening anyway, but... I don't know. Maybe they're not. Every year the Nile will be flooded along the Nile Valley. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. If this is what's causing the Nile flood to, like, event to happen, then I'm going to want this back. But for now, I'll let it go and we'll test it. And if the Nile flood stops showing up every year, then we'll know we need to get that back for roleplay purposes. Eastern Roman law is a need. Philosopher culture, a need. Byzantine traditions, a need. Agrarian, I really want. We don't want that. We don't want this. We don't need this. So it's between Eastern Roman Legacy and Children of the Nile? I guess we do go Eastern Roman Legacy. Okay, so we'll be Egyptian, and equal. Bureaucratic ethos. Greco-ancient Egyptian, modern Egyptian. Nobody gave me any other suggestions, so modern Egyptian is going to be the go. Or, what else could we call it? I'm trying to think. If there's anything else we'd want it. Children of the Sun is what they could be called, but that's not a name for a culture. Sunwalkers. Modern Egyptian. I'm thinking. And we'll be taking 3 traditions from them and 2 from us. And this is our, like, we're on the Nile River people. All those floodplains and stuff like that. I do like the Children of the Nile, though. God, this would increase our military so much while sacrificing levies that we don't need. It's insane. Yeah, and we want a professional army as favored over levied troops. That's absolutely what our plan is with Meritides. So I feel like this is almost essential. Like, this is really something we want to do. Alright, we'll go with that. I might have to get Children of the Nile back soon. We'll see. Let's go to aesthetics while I'm thinking of names. Arabic or Eastern European? Arabic, for sure. Naming practices. Ancient Egyptian. Oh, use names from both cultures. No, Ancient Egyptian. Architecture, Mediterranean and Arabic or Mediterranean? Mediterranean and Arabic. Abbasid and Byzantine or Byzantine fashion? Why is it named after Abbasid? And then we'll use the coat of arms elements from both cultures. That's fair. Yeah, we can rock that. It's mostly going to be Egyptian. We're just taking the pieces of Greek culture that have sprung up from ancient Egyptian and converted it back into our own form of Egyptian. I mean, we've gone from ancient Egyptian to modern Egyptian. That just makes sense in my brain. That's something I wish I would have asked for in the comments, but I don't think anyone's gonna be totally upset if we call it modern Egyptian. It's maybe not be, might not be the greatest name of all time, but it's a good name. And it fits. It's 100% what we're going to be. So bureaucratic. Egyptian heritage, Egyptian language, equal martial custom, Eastern Roman legacy, agrarian, Byzantine traditions, philosopher culture, Eastern Roman law. This is insane, by the way. That is wild. Rulers can blind or castrate prisoners, yikes. Just has additional bonuses. Increases initial legitimacy, okay. Only characters of the same faith can inherit, which is fine. Law cost penalty from realm size is down by half. Vassal acceptance of rightful criminal punishments. Different cultural peasant factions and populous factions are less common, okay. And then all Greek characters get less prestige per dread, which is fine. Prestige doesn't matter that much. Tyranny loss, half. So we can't be as tyrannical as I might like to be. But 50% vassal limit, 50% long reign bonus, and title creation for half cost, and 0.5 control growth. This is a disgustingly crazy good perk. That's crazy. This is crazy. The eunuch trait has some additional bonuses. Yikes. Can appoint the chief eunuch court position. Gonna need a chief eunuch, apparently. Physically disfigured and infertile claimants cannot press their claims against rulers of this culture. Unlocks the imperial elective. Children born to a ruler under imperial elective may gain the born in the purple trait, which is fun. Taking precedence in the line of succession. Oh, what? Characters of this culture are able to offer adoption to children who are not directly related to any rulers. Interesting. So we can adopt into our dynasty some, like, lowborns? That's weird. Disloyal is more common. That's a shame. Vassals of this culture are less likely to join dissolution factions against the holder of the Byzantine Empire. That doesn't affect us. Vassals... I mean, it will one day, but not for a while. Okay. Short reign duration goes up a bit. But eligible child goes up. Hostile scheme power goes up. Yeah. Getting this elective is huge. Once we get another elective, I'll probably get rid of this trait for something else. But I really want this elective above all else. So, yeah. Do we need it? Do we need an elective? Sorry, I know we've been spending so much time on this, but... do we need an elective? We do if we want everything to go to the same person. I just don't know how Imperial Elective works. Like, I haven't used it before, you know? Huh. Let me think for a second and make sure I'm making the right choices here. Because this is a huge decision. Let me sit on this. Alright, so after much consideration, I don't actually think we're going to take Byzantine traditions, and we're going to stick with Children of the Nile. Or Strong Believers. Because this is nice. The people of this culture are particularly zealous and dedicated to their faith is good. But we are the Children of the Nile. We are the Children of the Nile. I like both of these, but I think this one is more true. You know what I mean? So, I think we're going to go with that. Eastern Roman Legacy, Agrarian, Philosopher Culture, Children of the Nile, and Eastern Roman Law. I think with those 5, we'll be set to go. I don't think we're actually going to need Imperial Elective, because I think once we become a feudal empire, going feudal will give us an elective. So I think we have Modern Egyptian here. Now I just need to decide if I'm happy enough with this name that I'm willing to take it. Let's brighten this up a bit. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Bright as the sun right there. We could call it the Children of Amun-Ra. Followers of the Sun. God, there's so many things we could call this, to be honest. There's so much we could call this. Dang it, guys! This is crazy, actually. Tell you what. I can't believe it, but I know we accomplished so little today. But I think I really want to see all of your feedback on this decision, because it's a huge decision. And we have been recording a little over an hour lately. I'll make up for any lost time that we have after this short episode, because tomorrow's last day of school. I'll have time for it, that's for sure. And I really wanted to keep playing. I really, really did. But I really think I want y'all to be able to have a voice on this, because this is the culture we're probably going to be looking at for the rest of the game. Do you like Modern Egyptian, or do we have another idea for what we want to call it? And do you like the pillars I chose, the traditions I chose, and the aesthetics I chose? Let me know. I do think I'm willing to decide between these two. I don't want Roman Pride. I don't want Formation Fighting Experts. And I don't think we want Byzantine Tradition, since we'll be able to get electives by being feudal anyway. So it's really between these two right here, which one we want. Let me know. Sorry for the short episode, but I hope you understand why I'm doing a short episode, so that we can make the right choices. Congratulations, Menkaure, on making it to 100 years old. What an absolute stud. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining me on this journey in Crusader Kings 3 tours and tournaments. It's been an absolute blast. We have two 93-year-olds out in this world, but no one is even close to the 100. Menkaure, King of Beauty and Noblesse, son of Amun-Ra, true divine blood. He's such a hoss. I'm so glad he made it over 100. That is so fire. Please give me your thoughts on the culture or any names you want to consider, and I'll see all of you for a much longer episode than this one, that's for sure, next time. This is just such a huge, monumental part in our playthrough. We can't rush this, I don't think.